Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Introduction. Welcome to the By JustTD YouTube channel, where we bring you inspiration for home decoration ideas that elevate your living space. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of autumn with our video titled, Creative Fall Tablescapes, Transform Your Dining Room with Beautiful Autumn Decor Tips. As the leaves begin to change and the air turns crisp, it's the perfect time to refresh your dining area and embrace the warm, inviting spirit of the season. In this video, we'll explore various creative tablescape ideas that not only celebrate the beauty of fall but also create an inviting atmosphere for family gatherings and festive celebrations. From choosing the right color palette to incorporating natural elements, we'll guide you through every step of the process. So, if you're ready to transform your dining room into a stunning autumn oasis, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment. Choosing the right color palette. When it comes to creating stunning fall tablescapes, one of the most critical elements is selecting the right color palette. The hues you choose will set the tone for your entire dining room and evoke the warm, cozy feelings associated with autumn. Think about the rich colors found in nature during this season: deep oranges, vibrant reds, warm yellows, and earthy browns. These colors not only reflect the beauty of fall but also create an inviting atmosphere for your gatherings. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, we encourage you to consider how these colors can be incorporated into your table settings. You might choose a monochromatic scheme using various shades of orange, or perhaps a more eclectic mix that includes contrast. Once you've settled on a color palette, it's essential to think about how these colors will work together across various elements of your tablescape. For instance, if you opt for a warm orange base, consider using complementary colors like soft cream or muted brown for table linens and dinnerware. This balance will create a visually appealing setting that feels cohesive and thoughtfully designed. Additionally, using natural elements such as leaves, branches, or even seasonal fruits can enhance your chosen palette. The idea is to create a harmonious blend that captures the essence of fall while still allowing for personal expression. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, remember that the right colors can elevate your decor and make your dining experience memorable. Incorporating texture into your color palette is another vital aspect of designing a captivating tablescape. Textures can add depth and interest, making the overall look more dynamic. For example, consider mixing smooth ceramic plates with rustic wooden chargers or using a soft linen tablecloth alongside woven placemats. This combination not only enriches the visual experience but also invites guests to engage with the decor on a tactile level. As you delve into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, think about how different textures can complement your chosen colors. The interplay between various materials can create a layered look that captures the cozy essence of fall. Moreover, lighting plays a significant role in how colors are perceived. Natural light can enhance the vibrancy of your chosen palette, while candlelight can create a warm, intimate atmosphere. Consider how your dining room is positioned in relation to natural light sources, and plan your tablescape accordingly. If you have large windows that let in abundant sunlight, you might want to choose brighter colors that can shine in that light. Conversely, in a more dimly lit setting, deeper, richer hues can create a warm and inviting ambience. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, keep in mind how lighting can further enhance the beauty of your color choices. Finally, don't forget to consider the overall theme of your dining room when selecting your color palette. Your tablescape should complement the existing decor and style of your space. For example, if your dining room features a modern aesthetic, you might want to choose a more contemporary color scheme with sleek lines and minimalistic elements. On the other hand, if your decor leans toward rustic charm, earthy tones and natural elements will resonate beautifully. The goal is to create a cohesive look that feels intentional and well thought out. By carefully selecting your color palette, you can truly achieve the essence of creative fall tablescapes. Transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, making your dining area a stunning reflection of the season. Incorporating natural elements. As we delve deeper into the art of creating stunning fall tablescapes, one essential aspect to consider is incorporating natural elements. The beauty of autumn is inherently tied to the natural world, and utilizing these elements can bring a sense of authenticity and warmth to your dining room. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. We encourage you to embrace the bounty of nature by using items such as leaves, branches, pine cones, and seasonal fruits. These elements not only enhance the aesthetic appeal but also serve as a reminder of the season's richness. Imagine a table adorned with a centerpiece of colorful leaves, interspersed with small pumpkins and gourds, creating a vibrant yet earthy focal point that draws the eye. In addition to leaves and fruits, consider incorporating various textures found in nature. For example, using burlap or jute as table runners can add a rustic touch that complements the organic elements of your decor. Layering these materials can create depth and interest, making your tablescape more visually engaging. You might also think about adding elements like wooden serving boards or stone coasters, which can contrast beautifully with the softness of fabric and the brightness of seasonal produce. As you explore creative fall tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the interplay of different textures can elevate your design, making it feel more inviting and cozy. Another effective way to incorporate natural elements is through the use of flowers and greenery. Autumn offers a unique selection of blooms that can enhance your tablescape, such as chrysanthemums, sunflowers, and asters. These flowers can be arranged in simple vases or even in hollowed-out pumpkins for a creative twist. Additionally, using greenery like eucalyptus or pine sprigs can add a fresh scent and a touch of color that harmonizes with your fall palette. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider how these floral and green elements can breathe life into your table setting while maintaining the seasonal theme. Lighting is another crucial aspect that can enhance the natural elements you choose to incorporate. Soft, warm lighting can highlight the textures and colors of your decor, creating an inviting ambience for your dining experience. Consider using candles placed among your natural elements, as they not only provide light but also add a romantic touch. Lanterns or fairy lights can also be used to create a whimsical atmosphere that complements the organic feel of your tablescape. As you think about creative fall tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Envision how the right lighting can enhance the beauty of your natural elements and create a warm, welcoming environment. Finally, it's essential to maintain a sense of balance and harmony when incorporating natural elements into your tablescape. While it's tempting to fill every available space with seasonal decor, a cluttered table can detract from the overall aesthetic. Instead, focus on creating focal points and allowing for negative space, which can make your design feel more intentional and curated. By thoughtfully arranging your natural elements, you can achieve a beautiful and cohesive look that embodies the spirit of fall. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Aim for a balance that showcases the beauty of nature while ensuring that your dining space remains functional and inviting. Layering textures and colors. When it comes to creating stunning fall tablescapes, layering textures and colors is essential for achieving depth and visual interest. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. We will explore how to combine various materials and hues to create a warm, inviting atmosphere. Start by selecting a color palette that reflects the essence of autumn. Think deep oranges, rich browns, golden yellows, and hints of burgundy. These colors can be introduced through table linens, plates, and centerpieces, creating a cohesive look that resonates with the season. The key to successful layering is to mix different textures, such as soft fabrics, rustic wood, and smooth ceramics, to create a multidimensional experience for your dining space. Begin with the foundation of your tablescape, the tablecloth or runner. A textured linen or burlap tablecloth can set the stage for your design, providing a warm backdrop that complements the autumn theme. On top of this, consider layering a contrasting runner made from a different material, such as velvet or a patterned fabric. This adds an element of sophistication and visual appeal, ensuring that your tablescape doesn't appear flat. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Layering is not just about colors but also about the tactile experience. The combination of soft and rough textures can evoke the cozy feel of fall, inviting guests to gather around the table. Next, think about the dinnerware and serving pieces you'll use. Opt for plates and bowls in earthy tones or classic white to allow the colors of your food and decor to shine through. Mixing different styles of dinnerware can also add character to your tablescape. For instance, pairing rustic ceramic plates with elegant glassware creates a beautiful contrast that highlights the uniqueness of each piece. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider how the arrangement of your dinnerware can influence the overall aesthetic. Stack plates at different heights or use decorative chargers to elevate the look of your table setting. Another effective way to layer textures is through the use of decorative elements such as candles, vases, and seasonal decor. Incorporate various materials, such as glass, metal, and wood, to create a dynamic centerpiece. For example, a wooden tray can serve as a base for an arrangement of candles in glass holders, surrounded by small pumpkins and seasonal flowers. This combination of elements not only adds visual interest but also enhances the sensory experience of your dining area. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the arrangement should feel harmonious and intentional, allowing each element to complement the others. Finally, don't forget about the finishing touches that can elevate your tablescape to the next level. Consider adding fabric napkins in complementary colors, perhaps tied with twine or adorned with a sprig of rosemary for a rustic touch. Place cards can also add a personal element, making your guests feel special and welcomed. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. These small details can make a significant impact on the overall presentation. By layering textures and colors thoughtfully, you can create a dining experience that is not only visually stunning but also warm and inviting, perfect for celebrating the beauty of the fall season. Incorporating seasonal elements. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Incorporating seasonal elements is key to creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Autumn is a season rich with natural beauty, and using elements found in nature can enhance the overall aesthetic of your dining space. Start by considering the various textures and colors that autumn brings, from vibrant leaves to rustic branches. These natural components can serve as the foundation for your tablescape, adding depth and character. For example, using fallen leaves as a decorative runner or scattering acorns and pine cones around your centerpiece can evoke the essence of the season, creating a cozy and inviting setting for your guests. One of the most effective ways to incorporate seasonal elements is through the use of fruits and vegetables. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about using seasonal produce such as pumpkins, gourds, and apples as part of your decor. Not only do these items add color and texture, but they also bring a sense of authenticity to your tablescape. Arrange mini pumpkins in varying sizes and colors as a centerpiece or use them as place settings. Additionally, consider incorporating bowls of apples or pears as a fresh and vibrant touch. These natural elements not only look beautiful but also invite a sense of harvest and abundance into your dining area. Another great way to enhance your fall tablescape is by using seasonal flowers and greenery. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider using flowers that bloom in the fall, such as chrysanthemums, sunflowers, and asters. These blooms can be arranged in vases or even in hollowed-out pumpkins for a unique twist. Mixing in some greenery, like eucalyptus or ferns, can provide contrast and texture, making your arrangement feel more dynamic. By choosing flowers that reflect the season, you can create a centerpiece that not only looks stunning but also captures the spirit of autumn. Don't overlook the importance of scent in creating a memorable dining experience. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider using scented candles or natural elements like cinnamon sticks and dried orange slices. These can be incorporated into your tablescape to evoke the warm, comforting scents associated with fall. A few strategically placed candles can add ambience and warmth, making the space feel inviting and cozy. Additionally, using seasonal scents can help to create a multi-sensory experience that enhances the overall atmosphere of your dining area. Finally, as you wrap up your fall tablescape, think about how to personalize the space. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Adding personal touches can make the setting feel more special. Consider using custom place cards, handwritten menus, or even small favors for your guests. These elements not only elevate the decor but also create a sense of connection and warmth. By incorporating seasonal elements thoughtfully, you can transform your dining room into a beautiful autumn oasis that celebrates the richness of the season while leaving a lasting impression on your guests. Setting the mood with tableware and accessories. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The choice of tableware and accessories plays a crucial role in setting the mood for your dining experience. The right combination of dishes, glassware, and utensils can enhance the overall aesthetic of your tablescape, making it not only visually appealing but also inviting. Start by selecting dinnerware that reflects the autumn theme. Earthy tones like terracotta, deep greens, and rich browns can create a warm and cozy atmosphere. Mixing and matching different textures and patterns can add depth and interest to the table setting, allowing for a more personalized touch. Consider using rustic ceramic plates paired with elegant glassware to create a balance between casual and sophisticated. As you continue to explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Pay attention to the accessories that complement your tableware. Items such as napkin rings, chargers, and table runners can elevate the overall design. Opt for natural materials like wood, burlap, or linen to maintain an organic feel that resonates with the season. For instance, a burlap table runner can add a rustic touch, while wooden chargers can provide a beautiful base for your plates. Additionally, incorporating seasonal motifs, such as leaf-shaped napkin rings or acorn-themed place card holders, can tie the entire look together, creating a cohesive and themed dining experience. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Lighting is another essential element that can significantly impact the mood of your dining area. While natural light is ideal during the day, consider how you can enhance the ambience in the evening. Soft, warm candlelight can create a magical atmosphere, making the space feel intimate and inviting. Use an assortment of candle sizes and heights to add visual interest to your tablescape. For example, cluster small votive candles with taller candlesticks to create layers and depth. Additionally, consider using lanterns or decorative candle holders that reflect your autumn theme, whether it's through color, texture, or design. As you finalize your design in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't forget to incorporate seasonal accents that can serve as conversation starters. Unique accessories can make your tablescape memorable and engaging for your guests. Consider adding small decorative items like pine cones, mini pumpkins, or even a small bouquet of seasonal flowers in a charming vase. These elements not only enhance the visual appeal but also invite a sense of warmth and hospitality. Furthermore, think about how you can personalize each place setting with small tokens or favors that reflect the season, such as homemade jams or spice sachets, providing a thoughtful touch that guests will appreciate. Lastly, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the arrangement and layout of your tableware and accessories are just as important as the items themselves. A well-organized table can create a sense of balance and harmony, allowing each element to shine. Start by placing larger items like platters and bowls in the center, then work your way outwards with smaller plates and utensils. Ensure that there is enough space for each guest to comfortably enjoy their meal while still keeping the table visually appealing. By thoughtfully arranging your tableware and accessories, you can create a stunning fall tablescape that transforms your dining room into a beautiful autumn haven, perfect for gatherings and celebrations. Incorporating nature's elements. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Incorporating elements from nature is a fantastic way to bring the essence of the season into your dining space. Nature provides an abundance of materials that can enhance your tablescape while adding a rustic and organic feel. Start by gathering items such as leaves, branches, acorns, and pine cones. These elements can be used as decorative accents or incorporated into centerpieces, creating a seamless connection between your indoor dining area and the natural world outside. For example, a simple glass vase filled with colorful autumn leaves can serve as a stunning focal point, showcasing the vibrant hues of the season. As you delve deeper into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the textures that natural elements can bring to your table. Mixing various textures can add depth and interest to your design. For instance, pairing smooth glassware with rough-hewn wooden bowls or rustic ceramic plates can create a beautiful contrast. Additionally, using natural fibers like burlap or jute for table runners or placemats can enhance the organic feel of your tablescape. These textures not only create visual appeal but also invite a tactile experience, making your dining area feel warm and inviting. When thinking about how to incorporate nature into your design in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, don't forget to consider seasonal flowers. Flowers like chrysanthemums, sunflowers, and dahlias can add vibrant colors and life to your tablescape. Arrange them in small clusters or larger bouquets to create a stunning centerpiece that captures the essence of fall. Consider using unique containers, such as hollowed-out pumpkins or mason jars, to hold your floral arrangements. This creative approach not only highlights the beauty of the flowers but also ties in the autumn theme, making your tablescape feel cohesive and well thought out. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The use of seasonal fruits and vegetables can also enhance the natural elements of your design. Incorporating items like mini pumpkins, gourds, apples, and pears can add both color and texture to your tablescape. These natural elements can be scattered along the table or used as part of a centerpiece arrangement. Not only do they look beautiful, but they also provide a sensory experience, inviting guests to appreciate the tastes and scents of the season. Consider creating a centerpiece that features a variety of these items, perhaps nestled among greenery or within a wooden crate for a rustic touch. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about how to arrange these natural elements in a way that tells a story. The placement of each item should feel intentional and harmonious, creating a flow that guides the eye across the table. Begin with larger items, such as a floral centerpiece, and build around it with smaller elements like fruits, leaves, and decorative accents. This layering technique adds dimension to your tablescape and helps to create a visually appealing composition. By thoughtfully incorporating nature's elements, you can transform your dining room into a beautiful autumn retreat, perfect for gatherings and celebrations. Setting the table with style. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The way you set your table plays a crucial role in creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. A well-set table not only enhances the visual appeal of your dining space but also sets the tone for the entire meal. Start by choosing a color palette that reflects the rich hues of autumn, such as deep oranges, warm reds, and earthy browns. These colors can be incorporated through table linens, dinnerware, and decorative elements. Consider layering tablecloths or runners to add depth. For example, a soft cream tablecloth topped with a burnt orange runner can create a stunning contrast that draws the eye. Next, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Focus on the arrangement of your dinnerware. The placement of plates, utensils, and glasses should be both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Start with a charger plate as the base, which adds a touch of elegance. Place the dinner plate on top, followed by a salad plate or soup bowl if your menu calls for it. Position utensils according to the order of use, with forks on the left and knives and spoons on the right. Glassware should be placed above the knives, with water glasses to the left of wine glasses. This structured approach not only enhances the overall look of your table but also ensures that your guests have everything they need within easy reach. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't overlook the importance of napkin presentation. Napkins can be a wonderful opportunity to express creativity and add a personal touch to your tablescape. Consider folding napkins in unique shapes or using napkin rings that reflect the season, such as those adorned with leaves or acorns. You could also incorporate fabric napkins in rich autumn colors or patterns that tie in with your overall theme. Place the folded napkin on the dinner plate or to the left of the forks, ensuring it complements the rest of your table setting. This small detail can elevate your tablescape and impress your guests. As you continue with Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about adding height and dimension to your table by incorporating various centerpieces. A centerpiece can be anything from a floral arrangement to a collection of seasonal items like pumpkins and gourds. Consider using varying heights to create visual interest. For example, tall candlesticks paired with low floral arrangements can create a dynamic look. If you choose to use candles, opt for unscented varieties to avoid overpowering the aroma of the food. A well-thought-out centerpiece not only draws the eye but also serves as a conversation starter, making your dining experience even more enjoyable. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the finishing touches that can bring your tablescape to life. Small details, such as place cards, can add a personal touch and make each guest feel special. Use natural materials like leaves or twigs to create simple yet elegant place cards that match your theme. Additionally, consider incorporating small favors or treats at each place setting, such as homemade jams or seasonal candies, to surprise and delight your guests. These thoughtful additions will not only enhance the overall aesthetic but also create lasting memories, ensuring that your fall dining experience is both beautiful and meaningful. Embracing seasonal textures. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most effective ways to enhance your tablescape is by incorporating a variety of textures. Textures can add depth and visual interest to your dining setup, making it more inviting and engaging. Start by selecting table linens that feature different materials. For example, consider using a soft linen tablecloth paired with a textured burlap runner. This combination not only creates a rustic feel but also contrasts beautifully with the smoothness of ceramic dinnerware. The play of textures will draw attention and create a tactile experience for your guests, making the dining setting feel more dynamic and alive. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about how you can incorporate natural elements to enhance texture. Items like dried flowers, branches, and even seasonal fruits can add a rich, organic feel to your table. For instance, a centerpiece made of twigs and dried leaves can serve as a stunning focal point. You might also consider using textured materials like wicker or rattan for serving dishes or baskets. These elements not only provide a visual contrast but also connect your dining experience to the beauty of the outdoors. By blending these natural textures with your existing decor, you can create a harmonious and inviting atmosphere that celebrates the essence of fall. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't forget about the importance of layering textures throughout your table setting. Layering can be achieved through the use of various materials such as velvet napkins, ceramic plates, and wooden serving boards. For example, you could place a velvet napkin atop a rustic wooden plate, creating an appealing contrast that highlights both materials. Additionally, consider using textured glassware, like etched or frosted pieces, to add another layer of interest. By thoughtfully layering these elements, you can create a visually stunning tablescape that invites guests to explore and appreciate the different textures present. As you continue to refine your design in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about incorporating seasonal textiles into your decor. Cushions, throws, and even table runners in rich autumn colors and patterns can enhance the overall aesthetic. Fabrics like plaid, houndstooth, or even floral patterns can evoke the feeling of fall and provide additional warmth to your dining area. Arrange cushions on nearby chairs or drape a cozy throw over the back of a chair to create an inviting space. These textiles not only add comfort but also contribute to the layered texture of your tablescape, creating a cohesive and welcoming environment for your guests. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the finishing touches can elevate your tablescape to new heights. Consider adding textured decorative items like ceramic vases, woven baskets, or even small sculptures that reflect the season. These elements can serve as conversation starters and enhance the overall theme of your autumn tablescape. Additionally, using textured candles, such as those with a rustic finish or unique shapes, can add warmth and ambience to your dining experience. By thoughtfully selecting and arranging these final touches, you can create a beautiful and inviting atmosphere that embodies the spirit of fall, making your dining room the perfect setting for gatherings and celebrations. Captivating centerpieces. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most impactful elements of your tablescape is the centerpiece. A captivating centerpiece can serve as the focal point of your dining table, drawing the eye and setting the tone for the entire arrangement. When choosing a centerpiece, consider incorporating seasonal elements that reflect the beauty of fall. For example, a large pumpkin can be transformed into a stunning vase by hollowing it out and filling it with an arrangement of autumn flowers like sunflowers, dahlias, or even dried wheat. This not only creates a visually striking centerpiece but also brings the essence of the season directly to your table, making it a perfect conversation starter. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about the scale and proportion of your centerpiece. A well-balanced centerpiece should complement the size of your table and the overall decor without overwhelming the space. If you have a long dining table, consider using a series of smaller arrangements rather than one large centerpiece. For instance, you might create 3 or 4 smaller vases filled with seasonal blooms, spaced evenly down the table. This approach not only maintains balance but also encourages guests to interact with the decor as they move along the table. Additionally, using varying heights in your arrangements can create visual interest and depth, enhancing the overall aesthetic of your tablescape. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't shy away from incorporating unexpected elements into your centerpiece. Unique items like vintage books, rustic lanterns, or even a collection of colorful gourds can add character and charm to your arrangement. For example, stacking a few vintage books under a small vase of flowers can create height and intrigue, while also reflecting your personal style. Similarly, using lanterns filled with fairy lights can introduce a warm glow to the table, especially during evening gatherings. The key is to mix and match elements that resonate with the fall theme while also showcasing your creativity and personality. As you continue to refine your centerpiece in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the use of natural materials. Incorporating elements like wood, stone, or even glass can enhance the organic feel of your tablescape. A wooden tray can serve as a base for your centerpiece, grounding the arrangement and adding a rustic touch. You might also consider using a stone or ceramic bowl filled with seasonal fruits like apples, pears, or even nuts. This not only adds texture but also invites guests to enjoy the bounty of the season. By thoughtfully selecting materials that complement each other, you can create a cohesive and inviting centerpiece that embodies the spirit of fall. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the finishing touches can elevate your centerpiece to new heights. Consider adding candles of varying heights around your arrangement to create a warm and inviting atmosphere. Choose candles in colors that complement your overall decor, such as deep oranges, rich reds, or warm browns. Additionally, think about incorporating small decorative items like acorns, pine cones, or even fall-themed figurines to enhance the seasonal feel. These final touches not only add depth and interest but also create a memorable dining experience for your guests. By focusing on these details, you can transform your dining room into a captivating space that truly celebrates the beauty of autumn. Layering textures for depth. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most effective ways to enhance your tablescape is by layering textures. Textures can add depth and dimension to your dining setup, making it visually appealing and inviting. When you think about textures, consider the various materials you can incorporate, such as wood, fabric, glass, and ceramics. For instance, a rustic wooden table can serve as a perfect base, providing warmth and a natural feel. On top of this, you might layer a soft linen table runner or a burlap cloth, which introduces a tactile element that contrasts beautifully with the hard surface of the wood. This combination not only sets the stage for your decor but also creates a cozy atmosphere that is perfect for fall gatherings. As you delve deeper into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about how different textures can interact with one another. Mixing materials like metal and glass with softer fabrics can create a dynamic look that captures attention. For example, consider using shiny metallic chargers beneath matte ceramic plates. The interplay between these materials can elevate the overall aesthetic of your tablescape. Additionally, incorporating textured napkins, like those made from velvet or thick cotton, can add another layer of interest. By thoughtfully selecting and layering these textures, you create a visually rich environment that encourages guests to engage with the decor and enjoy the experience. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The use of natural elements can significantly enhance the textural quality of your tablescape. Think about incorporating items like pine cones, acorns, or even small branches as part of your decor. These elements not only bring a sense of the outdoors inside but also add an organic touch that complements the fall theme. For instance, a centerpiece made from a mix of seasonal flowers and natural foliage can be surrounded by scattered pine cones, creating a harmonious blend of textures. This approach not only emphasizes the beauty of nature but also ties in the essence of fall, making your dining space feel warm and inviting. As you continue to explore layering textures in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the impact of color in relation to texture. Using a palette that reflects the warm tones of autumn, such as deep oranges, rich browns, and golden yellows, can enhance the textural elements you choose. For example, pairing a deep burgundy tablecloth with a light cream runner can create a striking contrast that draws the eye. Additionally, using textured items in complementary colors can help to unify the overall look. Think of mixing a dark wood table with light-colored ceramic dishes and textured glassware. This interplay of colors and textures creates a layered effect that adds sophistication and depth to your tablescape. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the arrangement of your textured elements is just as important as the textures themselves. Consider the placement of each item to create a balanced and harmonious look. For instance, if you have a textured centerpiece, balance it with smaller textured items spread throughout the table. This can include textured coasters, decorative bowls, or even textured place cards. By thoughtfully arranging these elements, you create a cohesive look that enhances the overall dining experience. The careful layering of textures not only elevates your tablescape but also invites guests to appreciate the beauty and creativity that went into the design, making your fall gatherings truly special. Incorporating seasonal colors. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most impactful ways to evoke the spirit of the season is through the use of seasonal colors. Autumn is characterized by a rich palette of warm tones. Think deep oranges, vibrant reds, golden yellows, and earthy browns. These colors not only reflect the changing leaves but also create a cozy and inviting atmosphere for your dining space. Start by selecting a base color for your table setting, such as a warm amber tablecloth or a rust-colored runner. This foundational color will set the tone for the rest of your decor. From there, you can layer in complementary hues through dishes, napkins, and centerpieces, ensuring that everything feels cohesive and thoughtfully curated. As you continue to explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider how the interplay of colors can enhance the overall aesthetic of your table. For instance, if you choose a deep burgundy tablecloth, you can incorporate lighter shades like cream or soft gold in your dinnerware and napkins. This contrast not only adds visual interest but also creates a sense of balance. You might even consider using colored glassware or metallic accents to further enrich your color scheme. The key is to ensure that all elements harmonize, allowing the colors to complement rather than compete with each other. By thoughtfully selecting your color palette, you can create a tablescape that feels both seasonal and sophisticated. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't forget to utilize natural elements to enhance your color choices. Incorporating seasonal fruits and vegetables, like pumpkins, apples, and gourds, can introduce vibrant colors and textures that resonate with the fall theme. For example, a centerpiece featuring a mix of small pumpkins in varying shades of orange and white can serve as a stunning focal point while reinforcing your color scheme. Additionally, using fresh flowers in autumnal hues, such as sunflowers, chrysanthemums, and dahlias, can add life and vibrancy to your table. These natural elements not only bring in color but also evoke a sense of warmth and comfort, making your dining experience more enjoyable. As you delve deeper into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the importance of layering colors in your decor. This can be achieved through various elements, such as table runners, placemats, and napkins. For instance, layering a soft plaid napkin over a solid colored placemat can create a visually appealing contrast while still keeping the overall look cohesive. You can also experiment with different textures in your chosen colors, such as combining smooth ceramics with rustic wooden serving dishes. This layering effect not only adds depth to your tablescape but also invites guests to explore the various elements, enhancing their overall dining experience. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the key to a successful color scheme is balance. While it can be tempting to incorporate every vibrant autumn hue, it's essential to maintain a sense of harmony. Choose a primary color and a few accent colors, ensuring that they work well together. For example, if your primary color is orange, consider using shades of gold and brown as accents. This approach will help create a unified look that feels intentional and curated. By carefully selecting and balancing your colors, you can transform your dining room into a warm and inviting space that captures the essence of fall, making every meal feel special. Textures that enrich your tablescape. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most effective ways to elevate your dining experience is by incorporating a variety of textures. Textures play a crucial role in creating depth and visual interest on your table, allowing each element to stand out while still harmonizing with the overall design. Begin by selecting a base layer, such as a linen or cotton tablecloth, which provides a soft, inviting foundation. From there, you can add layers with textured runners or placemats made from burlap, velvet, or even woven materials. Each texture contributes its unique feel, enhancing the sensory experience of your dining space and setting the stage for a cozy autumn gathering. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider how you can mix and match different materials to create a rich, layered look. For instance, pairing a smooth ceramic plate with a rustic wooden charger can create a striking contrast that draws the eye. Similarly, consider using textured napkins, such as those made from linen or velvet, to add an element of sophistication. When arranging your table, think about how these textures interact with one another. A carefully curated combination of materials can evoke the essence of fall, reflecting the natural beauty of the season and inviting guests to appreciate the thoughtfulness behind your decor choices. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't overlook the importance of centerpieces that incorporate texture. A centerpiece can serve as the focal point of your table, and using a mix of elements can create an eye-catching display. For example, a wooden bowl filled with seasonal fruits, such as apples and pears, can be surrounded by textured elements like moss, pine cones, or even small pumpkins. This combination not only adds visual interest but also enhances the autumnal theme. When designing your centerpiece, consider varying the heights and shapes of the items to create a dynamic arrangement that captures attention and sparks conversation. As you delve deeper into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about how to incorporate textiles that resonate with the season. Throw pillows or cushions in rich, warm colors can enhance the overall aesthetic of your dining area, making it feel more inviting. If your dining room has a bench or chairs, consider adding textured throws or seat cushions to create a cozy atmosphere. These elements not only add comfort but also contribute to the layered look you're aiming for. By thoughtfully choosing textiles that reflect the warmth and richness of fall, you can create a cohesive and inviting space for your gatherings. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the key to successfully incorporating textures is balance. While it's essential to mix different materials, overloading the table with too many contrasting textures can create chaos rather than harmony. Instead, aim for a balanced composition where each texture has its place and purpose. For instance, if you have a bold centerpiece, opt for more subdued textures in your table settings to allow the centerpiece to shine. By maintaining balance and thoughtfully arranging your textures, you can create a stunning tablescape that not only looks beautiful but also feels inviting and warm, perfectly embodying the spirit of the autumn season. Incorporating natural elements. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most impactful ways to enhance your tablescape is by incorporating natural elements. The essence of fall is deeply rooted in nature, and using items like leaves, branches, and seasonal fruits can create a warm and inviting atmosphere. Start by selecting a variety of leaves in different shapes and colors. Think vibrant reds, oranges, and yellows that reflect the changing foliage outside. These leaves can be used as a decorative base on the table or even as unique place cards for each guest, adding a personal touch to your dining experience. The use of natural elements not only enhances the visual appeal but also brings a sense of the outdoors inside, creating a harmonious connection with the season. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the addition of branches or twigs to your decor. These can be arranged in a vase as a centerpiece or used to create a rustic runner down the center of the table. Twigs can be left bare for a minimalist look or adorned with small decorative items like fairy lights or mini pumpkins for added charm. This approach allows for creativity and personalization, as you can mix and match different types of branches to suit your style. By incorporating these natural elements, you can create a tablescape that feels grounded and authentic, celebrating the beauty of the season. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Seasonal fruits like apples, pears, and pumpkins can serve as both decor and a delicious addition to your meal. Consider using a wooden bowl or a rustic basket to display these fruits as a centerpiece. Not only do they add color and texture, but they also provide a functional element that can be enjoyed by guests. You might even consider using smaller decorative gourds or mini pumpkins as individual place settings or accents throughout the table. This approach ties in the theme of harvest and abundance, emphasizing the warmth and generosity that fall gatherings often represent. As you continue to develop your vision in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about integrating elements like acorns, pine cones, or even dried flowers. These small touches can fill gaps on the table and add layers of interest without overwhelming the design. Scatter a few acorns or pine cones around the centerpiece, or use them in small glass jars as part of your decor. Dried flowers, in muted autumn colors, can be used in a simple vase or even as part of a more elaborate floral arrangement. These natural elements bring texture and character to your tablescape, creating a warm and inviting environment for your guests. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that the key to successfully incorporating natural elements is balance and cohesion. While it's essential to include a variety of textures and items, overloading the table can lead to a cluttered look. Instead, aim for a harmonious arrangement where each natural element complements the others. For instance, if you have a vibrant centerpiece of fruits, consider using more subdued natural elements like twigs or leaves to balance the composition. By thoughtfully arranging these elements, you can create a stunning tablescape that captures the essence of fall, making your dining room a beautiful and inviting space for gatherings. Layering textures for depth and interest. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Layering textures is a vital technique that can elevate your tablescape from ordinary to extraordinary. The interplay of various materials creates visual intrigue and depth, making your dining area feel more inviting and rich. Start with a base layer, such as a tablecloth or runner, that sets the tone for your autumn theme. Consider fabrics like burlap, which offers a rustic charm, or velvet, which adds a touch of luxury. By choosing a textured base, you can create a foundation that complements the other elements of your tablescape while providing a warm backdrop for fall decor. Once you have established a base, think about adding additional layers to enhance the visual appeal. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. For instance, you might incorporate textured napkins, placemats, or chargers that contrast with the tablecloth. Mixing materials such as wood, ceramic, and glass can create an engaging aesthetic. A wooden charger paired with a ceramic plate can add warmth and earthiness, while glass elements like candle holders can introduce a touch of elegance. Experimenting with different textures not only enriches the overall design but also invites guests to engage with the table setting on multiple sensory levels. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the significance of height in layering textures. Varying the heights of your decor items can create a dynamic visual experience. For example, placing taller candlesticks at the center of the table alongside shorter decorative items can draw the eye across the table and create a sense of movement. You might also use cake stands or risers to elevate certain elements, such as a centerpiece of seasonal fruits or a floral arrangement. This layering technique adds dimension to your tablescape, making it more visually appealing and inviting for gatherings. As you explore further in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember to balance the various textures and heights to avoid overwhelming the space. A well-composed tablescape should feel cohesive, where each element complements rather than competes with the others. Consider the colors and patterns of your chosen materials. For instance, if you have a bold, patterned tablecloth, opt for simpler textures in your napkins and centerpieces. This thoughtful approach ensures that your tablescape remains harmonious while still showcasing the beauty of layered textures. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't forget the finishing touches that can enhance the layered look of your tablescape. Small details like decorative ribbons, textured place cards, or even natural elements like pine cones or acorns can add the perfect final layer. These accents can tie together the overall theme and create a polished look. By thoughtfully layering textures and incorporating various elements, you can craft a stunning fall tablescape that not only transforms your dining room but also creates a memorable experience for your guests. Incorporating natural elements for authenticity. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The use of natural elements is essential for creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Incorporating items such as leaves, pine cones, and seasonal fruits not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also brings a sense of authenticity to your tablescape. Begin by selecting a color palette inspired by the fall season, featuring rich oranges, deep reds, and earthy browns. This palette will guide your choices for natural elements, ensuring that everything harmonizes beautifully. For instance, consider using vibrant maple leaves as a centerpiece or scattering small pine cones across the table to add texture and visual interest. These elements evoke the essence of autumn and create a connection to nature, making your As you delve deeper into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about how to creatively display these natural elements. Rather than simply placing items randomly, consider arranging them in a way that tells a story. For example, you might create a centerpiece with a mix of seasonal fruits like apples and pears nestled among colorful leaves. This arrangement not only looks stunning but also invites guests to engage with the decor. You can also use clear glass vases filled with acorns or small gourds to add height and dimension to your tablescape. This thoughtful approach to placement will enhance the visual narrative of your fall tablescape, making it a focal point of your dining room. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Texture plays a crucial role in enhancing the natural elements you choose. Mixing different textures can create a more dynamic and interesting tablescape. For instance, pairing smooth, glossy apples with rough, rustic pine cones can create a beautiful contrast that draws the eye. Additionally, consider incorporating textured linens, such as linen table runners or burlap placemats, to further enhance the organic feel of your decor. This combination of textures will not only elevate the overall design but also contribute to a cozy and inviting dining atmosphere, making your guests feel right at home. As you continue to explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't forget the importance of seasonal scents. Natural elements like cinnamon sticks, dried herbs, or even small bowls of fresh fruit can add delightful fragrances that enhance the dining experience. Consider placing a small bowl of potpourri made from dried leaves and spices at the center of the table. This not only adds to the visual appeal but also creates an inviting aroma that evokes the warmth of fall. The combination of sight and scent creates a multi-sensory experience, making your tablescape memorable and enjoyable for everyone at the table. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember to keep your design simple and uncluttered. While it's tempting to incorporate many different natural elements, too much can overwhelm the space and detract from the overall aesthetic. Focus on a few key pieces that truly represent the beauty of autumn. For example, a stunning centerpiece of colorful leaves surrounded by a few carefully placed gourds can make a bold statement without overcrowding the table. By maintaining balance and simplicity, you can create a tablescape that feels harmonious and inviting, allowing your guests to appreciate the beauty of the season while enjoying a delightful meal together. Layering textures for depth and interest. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most effective ways to create visual interest is through layering different textures. Texture can significantly enhance the overall aesthetic of your tablescape, adding depth and dimension that captivates the eye. Start with a base layer, such as a textured tablecloth or runner that complements your autumn theme. For instance, a burlap table runner can provide a rustic foundation that evokes the essence of fall. Layering this with contrasting materials, like soft velvet or patterned fabric napkins, can create a stunning visual contrast that draws attention. The key is to mix and match textures in a way that feels cohesive and intentional, allowing each layer to enhance the others. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider the role of decorative elements in adding texture. Incorporate various items such as ceramic dishes, wooden chargers, and glass candle holders. Each of these materials brings a unique feel to the table. For example, the smoothness of ceramic can beautifully contrast with the roughness of wood, while the shine of glass adds a touch of elegance. When arranging these items, think about height and placement. Varying the heights of your decorative elements can create a more dynamic and engaging tablescape. Tall candlesticks can draw the eye upward, while low bowls filled with seasonal fruits can provide a grounding element that balances the overall composition. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't forget the importance of color when layering textures. Choose a color palette that reflects the beauty of the fall season, such as warm oranges, deep reds, and earthy browns. This palette will guide your choices for fabrics and decorative items, ensuring that everything works harmoniously together. For instance, if your table runner is a rich burgundy, consider using gold or cream accents to create a warm contrast. By thoughtfully selecting colors that complement your textures, you can create a cohesive look that feels both inviting and sophisticated. As you continue your journey in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Pay attention to the arrangement of your layered textures. The way you position each element can greatly affect the overall look and feel of your tablescape. Start by placing larger items, like serving dishes or centerpieces, in the middle of the table. Then, layer smaller items around them, creating a sense of flow and balance. Don't be afraid to experiment with different arrangements until you find one that feels right. Remember that the goal is to create an inviting space where guests feel comfortable and welcome, so aim for a look that is both beautiful and functional. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Always keep in mind the importance of simplicity. While layering textures can add depth and interest, too much clutter can overwhelm the space. Focus on a few key elements that truly stand out and represent the essence of fall. For example, a stunning centerpiece of layered pumpkins surrounded by textured fabrics can create a beautiful focal point without overcrowding the table. By maintaining a sense of balance and simplicity, you can create a tablescape that is not only visually appealing but also allows for easy conversation and enjoyment during your autumn gatherings. Incorporating natural elements for an organic feel. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most effective ways to evoke the essence of the season is by incorporating natural elements into your decor. Nature offers a bounty of textures, colors, and shapes that can enhance the warmth and charm of your dining space. Begin by considering the use of seasonal foliage such as colorful leaves, twigs, and branches. These elements can be used as table runners or centerpieces, providing a rustic and organic feel that immediately connects your dining area to the beauty of the fall landscape. For instance, a simple arrangement of vibrant red and orange leaves can create a stunning focal point that reflects the changing colors of the season. As you delve deeper into Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about incorporating fruits and vegetables that are synonymous with autumn. Items like pumpkins, gourds, apples, and pears not only add color but also bring a sense of abundance and harvest to the table. You can arrange these natural elements in bowls or scatter them across the table for a more casual, organic look. Consider using a mix of sizes and varieties to create visual interest. For example, a large pumpkin can serve as a centerpiece, while smaller gourds and apples can be placed around it. This arrangement not only looks beautiful but also invites guests to engage with the decor, making it a functional part of the dining experience. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't overlook the power of textures when using natural elements. Incorporating materials such as wood, stone, and woven fibers can enhance the organic feel of your tablescape. Wooden serving boards or chargers can provide a warm base for your dishes, while stone or ceramic bowls can add an earthy touch. Additionally, consider using woven baskets to hold fruits or bread, which can introduce a rustic charm. The combination of these textures will create a rich and inviting atmosphere that feels both comfortable and stylish, allowing your dining room to become a welcoming space for gatherings. As you continue exploring Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Think about the role of scent in creating an inviting environment. Natural elements can also contribute to the olfactory experience of your dining space. Incorporating items like cinnamon sticks, dried herbs, or even small bowls of potpourri made from dried leaves and spices can enhance the sensory appeal of your tablescape. These elements not only look beautiful but also create an inviting aroma that complements the visual aspects of your decor. A well-rounded approach to decor that includes sight, touch, and smell can make your dining room feel even more welcoming and festive during the fall season. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that simplicity is key when incorporating natural elements. While it can be tempting to use a wide variety of items, focusing on a few carefully selected pieces can create a more cohesive and elegant look. Choose a few standout elements, such as a striking centerpiece of seasonal fruits surrounded by a scattering of leaves or a simple arrangement of branches in a vase. This approach will allow the beauty of each piece to shine through while maintaining a clean and organized appearance. By embracing the natural beauty of autumn, you can create a stunning tablescape that enhances your dining room and provides a warm, inviting atmosphere for all who gather around it. Layering colors for visual impact. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most effective techniques to elevate your dining space is through the artful layering of colors. Autumn is a season rich in vibrant hues, from deep reds and burnt oranges to golden yellows and earthy browns. By thoughtfully combining these colors, you can create a visually striking tablescape that reflects the beauty of the season. Start by selecting a color palette that resonates with you. This could be a warm, monochromatic scheme that emphasizes shades of orange and red, or a more eclectic mix that incorporates contrasting colors like teal or mustard yellow. The key is to balance these colors throughout the table setting, ensuring that they complement rather than compete with one another. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider using table linens as a foundational element for your color scheme. A tablecloth or runner in a rich, warm tone can set the stage for your decor. Layering different textures, such as a soft linen tablecloth with a patterned runner, can add depth and interest. Napkins in contrasting colors can further enhance the overall look, while also providing a practical element for your guests. Don't hesitate to play with patterns as well. Floral or plaid designs can introduce a playful touch that evokes the spirit of fall. By mixing and matching these elements, you create a cohesive yet dynamic tablescape that draws the eye and invites conversation. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The use of seasonal elements can also contribute to your color layering strategy. Incorporate natural items like pumpkins, gourds, and seasonal flowers to introduce additional colors and textures. For example, a cluster of small white pumpkins can provide a beautiful contrast against a vibrant orange table runner, while a bouquet of sunflowers can add a pop of yellow that brightens the entire arrangement. When placing these elements on the table, think about varying the heights and arrangements to create visual interest. Tall candlesticks or vases can draw the eye upward, while lower arrangements can create a more intimate setting. This layering of colors and heights will enhance the overall aesthetic and create a welcoming atmosphere for your guests. As you continue to develop your tablescape, remember that Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips also involves considering the lighting and ambience of the space. While natural light is ideal during the day, consider how you can enhance the colors in your decor during the evening hours. Adding candles in various heights can create a warm glow that highlights the rich colors of your tablescape. The flickering light of candles can bring out the warmth in the reds and oranges, making the entire setting feel cozy and inviting. Additionally, string lights or lanterns can add an enchanting touch, especially for evening gatherings. The interplay of light and color will enhance the overall experience of your dining room, encouraging guests to linger and enjoy the ambience. Finally, in Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Remember that simplicity can often be more impactful than complexity. While it's tempting to incorporate every color and texture you love, focusing on a select few can create a more polished look. Choose 2 or 3 main colors and use them as a foundation for your decor. This will allow each element to stand out while still contributing to a cohesive design. For example, if you choose a palette of deep red, gold, and cream, use these colors in your tablecloth, plates, and centerpieces. By keeping your design focused, you'll create a sophisticated and visually appealing tablescape that captures the essence of autumn and transforms your dining room into a beautiful gathering space. Incorporating natural elements for an authentic touch. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. One of the most impactful ways to enhance your dining space is by incorporating natural elements that celebrate the beauty of the season. Autumn is a time when nature offers a rich palette of colors, textures, and scents that can be artfully integrated into your tablescape. Begin by considering the various natural materials available to you, such as leaves, branches, acorns, and seasonal flowers. These elements not only bring an organic feel to your dining table but also create a connection to the outdoors, making your space feel warm and inviting. When selecting natural elements for your tablescape, think about the variety of textures and colors that can be used to create depth. For example, a simple wooden table can be adorned with a runner made of burlap or linen, providing a rustic foundation. Layer this with a centerpiece that features a mix of dried leaves, pine cones, and small gourds. This combination not only adds visual interest but also evokes the essence of fall. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Consider using seasonal flowers such as chrysanthemums or sunflowers to add a pop of color. These flowers can be arranged in a simple vase or even a rustic container, enhancing the overall aesthetic while maintaining a natural look. As you explore Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. Don't overlook the importance of incorporating scents that reflect the season. Natural elements like cinnamon sticks, dried orange slices, or even small bowls of nuts can provide not only visual appeal but also delightful fragrances that enhance the dining experience. For example, placing a few cinnamon sticks in a decorative bowl can create a warm, inviting aroma that complements the visual beauty of your tablescape. This multisensory approach will make your dining area feel more cohesive and immersive, inviting guests to enjoy not only the sights but also the sense of autumn. In Creative Fall Tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips. The arrangement of these natural elements is crucial. Consider varying the heights and placements of your decor to create a dynamic visual flow. For instance, using tall candlesticks alongside lower arrangements of gourds and foliage can create an engaging contrast that draws the eye across the table. Additionally, grouping elements in odd numbers, such as 3 pumpkins of different sizes, can create a more visually appealing arrangement. This principle of design helps to guide the viewer's eye and creates a sense of balance and harmony throughout the tablescape. Finally, as you finalize your design, remember that creative fall tablescapes, transform your dining room with beautiful autumn decor tips, is about creating a space that feels authentic and personal. Incorporate elements that have meaning to you, whether it's a family heirloom, a handmade item, or even a collection of natural finds from your own backyard. By infusing your tablescape with personal touches, you not only enhance the aesthetic but also create a narrative that tells your story. This authenticity will resonate with your guests, making them feel more connected to the space and the experience. Ultimately, the goal is to create a dining area that reflects the warmth and beauty of the autumn season while inviting everyone to gather around the table and enjoy the moment.